If you could invent a holiday, what would it be and why?
I would create a holiday for Black men because I'm a big daddy.
Wait a minute.
I
Shout
would.
out.
What?
Shout
I
out.
would.
You're a real one for that. You're a real one for
Oh,
that.
thanks.
You're a real one for
I
that.
didn't give a point out.
You're a real one for
We
that.
got a mental health month, but I don't think that's just me.
Don't nobody advertise it,
We ain't
though.
got
But
no
go ahead.
black men.
He
thing,
said,
so
don't even talk about
Nobody,
it.
nobody. I don't know. I never hear about it.
it get washed away by the
Yes, it does.
by the rainbow, but
But yeah, explain.
So, as y'all know, I'm a big daddy's girl.
Yeah,
Right.
I have
shout
3
out.
brothers, and I have 1 sister, but I have obviously more brothers than I have sisters. And talking to them, especially my little brothers, and even my dad, like I'm the oldest, so he always kind of opened up a little bit more to me than he did the other kids because I'm
Mhm.
older by like 5 years.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, good.
But it's
good time.
like I just feel like a lot of times he just gets forgotten, you know. And then like my brothers are now young men.
Pops.
Yeah, my dad.
Okay.
Yeah. He gets forgotten a lot. And not on purpose. It's just like we're not conditioned to think about him sometimes. It's like he's a
Yeah.
dad. He's supposed to
He's
do
a
this.
man.
Yeah, he's
Who
supposed to do
cares?
this. He's supposed to do that.
Yeah.
But it's like around high school, I really registered like how much my dad was a human for the first time. I know this sounds so fucked up, but around 13, 14, I was like, damn, my dad is someone's son and he has trauma. He was like abused by his dad. His dad was physically abusive, not sexually.
Yeah.
But I'm like, dang, my dad has his own story. But I knew my mom's story. I knew my
Yeah.
stepmom's story. I knew my
Right.
grandma's story. But I didn't really know my dad's and my grandpa's story. And then one day I just sat down with him and like, Dad, how did it feel when your dad did this to you? Or how do you feel
Right.
about like when mom did this after the divorce? Like just talking to him, and it just made me register like, damn, no one ever tells me to check in on my dad.
Yeah,
Mm.
And now I have brothers. I check in on them.
for sure.
But even with them, it's like they know I'm there, but they're still conditioned to like just figure it out and don't worry
Looks like
about
you
it.
said you the oldest, so that's really you just you checking on the
No.
youngest.
Nah,
No.
see, I think she's just like cognitive of
Yeah,
like,
they
okay.
get forgotten.
let me check
Yeah.
on them because I know nobody really checks on. In general, we don't get checked on. You get what I'm saying?
And I've had homeboys be like fucked up in the head and no one know. And I'll just ask like, hey, how your spirit today? And they'll just bust down crying like, damn, bro, no one's asked me all year how like I feel as a person or
Hmm.
what I want as a man. Like I'll ask those questions because of my dad and that conversation with him and my grandpa. I was around 14 and I was just like, damn, bro, no one thinks about them.
Man.
Huh?
But yeah, I would definitely have like a day for Black men to get celebrated by their family. Not Father's Day. I'm talking about
Yeah.
just Black men, not a
Yeah.
father.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I appreciate the exclusivity
No, that'd be
of
cool.
putting it with Black men. I
Yeah.
like that for real. 'cause-
Something like that would be cool though.
Yeah.
Just tell everybody else about it too, so they can spread the word.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
we can get.
Hey, they
We
heard
all
me.
can
Hey,
get.
they heard me.
Yeah.
Because since 2010,
Right.
I remember, 'cause my mom cussed me out. I have been very
Wait.
vocal.
Cause y'all.
She cussed me out because of how I presented the thing on Facebook. You know how
Okay.
moms are on Facebook.
Yeah.
I had put on Facebook a rant saying, okay, one of my cousins found out his son wasn't his son. And I said it should be a law that all babies are tested, given DNA tests when
been saying
they're
that.
born.
Just all
When they were
been
born.
saying that.
I've been saying that
saying
since I
that.
was a kid. I was young as
Yeah.
fuck. And my mom was like, why would you put his business? I'm like, I didn't put his business out there. I didn't say who, but I got a DNA test with my dad. I did it on my own just because I heard stories. So I was kind of skeptical.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I know. My dad called me crazy. But yeah, I snuck and got a DNA test to
Yeah.
make sure my dad was my dad. Not because I thought my mom was a hoe. I just feel
Yeah.
like sometimes women just don't know.
Right.
And they just go with the guy who's there.
No,
Like
women,
I made a requirement.
women know.
Yeah.
We don't know. We the
No.
ones that don't know.
No, they don't know.
No,